You already know who it is. It's JAH-ACE from JAH-ACE TV. You know what I mean? What's going on? You know what's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody? What's happening? There's a lot of things going on out here in the community, man. You know what I'm saying? I just came to show love to the peoples. Shout out to the peoples, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. You know what I mean? Like, we just gonna kick it with some of the peoples here today. See what's going on out here in the community, see what's going on out here in society, man. I know it's a lot going on. And it's very important that we reach out to the people and we give the people the right information on what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many things is going on, and so many people are affected by what's going on out here. So it's only important that we, put our foot down on this thing here and let it be known that where we stand at with this. I got a special guest coming in the building, and he gonna definitely give his 2 cents in with everything that's going on out here. We're gonna get right into this. We ain't even gonna waste no time today, man. I just want to let everybody know JAH-ACE is in the building. Salute to everybody, man. Love, respect. And for those that's coming in the building, share the live, man. Share the live. Let the people know JAH-ACE is live. You know what I'm saying? Every time when I come on, we dealing with nothing but content, man. Nothing but content over here, man. Salute. Share the live, y'all. Share the live. Salute, and love. You already know who it is. JAH-ACE from JAH-ACE TV, man. We definitely in the building tonight. We're gonna share, we're gonna share the topics and stories that we got going on, man. Salute and love to everybody. I got a guest. I got a special guest coming up in the building. Sonny Winters. We're gonna chop it up with Sonny Winters today, man. Salute.
Yo, peace, God. Peace.
Peace to you, brother.
How you feel?
Nah, I feel blessed, man. Definitely feel blessed, man. Happy to have you up on here today, man. We just gonna come up here and, we gonna talk about some current events today, man. Some stuff that's going on in the community.
Indeed.
And
a lot going on too.
It's a lot going on, man. How you though, brother?
I'm good, man. I can't complain, man. Trying to figure it out like everybody else, man. Trying to survive and thrive.
Yeah, man. So let the people know who you be though. For those that don't know, let the people know who you are, man, and how they could tap in, homie.
I'm Sonny Winters, man. Sonny Winters TV. Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that going on, man. We got the We Are Flatbush project always going on. Uh, I'm all about survival, man. Outdoors, what's going on? Like my man JAH-ACE said, what's going on in real time that really affects us, and coming up with a solution about it. How we going to survive through these things? How we going to thrive through these things? And definitely all about change. So, it's a little different on my space on Sunny Winters TV, but I encourage everybody to, go check it out. You know what I mean? It's definitely, everybody want to survive, man. I want everybody to make it home safe. So whether it's guns or preparing or, wilderness or travel, is however we survive the situations we've been in. So that's what it's all about over there.
And how could people tap in?
Hit the Sunny Winters TV, man. Sunny Winters TV on YouTube. Straight up Sunny Winters on IG. You can put Sunny Winters photography in Google. Most Sunny Winters, I think, in Google probably gonna come back with a hit on me somehow. So yeah, definitely pull it up, man. A lot going on Instagram, a lot going on YouTube. So definitely check it out, man. Hit the We Are Flatbush link too.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Definitely salute to everybody that's in the building, man. We about content over here. You know what I mean? We gonna continue to push the content out there that's worthy. You know what I mean?
That the people need, like you always say, that the people need, because the people don't have there'll be a lot of bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a lot of garbage out there, so it'd be good when you come with the real. Sometimes your real be chilling, man. You come with some hard facts, with some hard visuals to go with it, but it's needed, bro, and it's appreciated. So I'm definitely glad to be here, my brother. Definitely glad to be here.
For those that's in the building, man, share the live, man. Share the live. Let the peoples know you in the building, man. Yeah, let's get right to this, man. I wanna talk about a few things with you, bro.
Let's get into it.
You know what I mean? Like, let's get in. I want to get into this, man. I want to talk about K Flock and everything that's going on with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just think about his age right now. How old is he?
He's about 21, 20 at the most.
So just think about this, right? Like, and the charges that he's faced with. So first of all, what was he charged with at first?
First, he was charged with murder. Allegedly, it was something went down, and he went down for a murder. And as you say, as the title said, the domino effect. It seemed like one thing led to another thing, led to another thing, and it definitely took a turn for the worse. As it seems, I want to start off by saying, I definitely wish the brother all the best, man. All of everything that we could push his way. You know what I'm saying? And all of that, what he's going through, because he's gonna need it, man. I don't know if it's gonna help, but he's gonna need it for sure.
Yeah, he definitely gonna need it, man. You got me on speaker, Sonny?
Nah, you on a computer while you can't hear me?
Oh no, I got you now. Yeah, he definitely gonna need all the support. He gonna need people prayers and everything, man, because this kid, he ain't never even get a chance to live yet, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much to unpack here, though. Let's start off with the fact that he had music going on. He had a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? That was in his favor. That was looking real good for him, right? And then it goes into the domino effect of, the age-old question: does art imitate music, or does music, does art imitate life, or does vice versa? So, that leads to the alleged shooting. A lot of people say it was self-defense. New York is not really a stand your ground state as law-wise. Law-wise, it says you have a duty to retreat. So while you can beat those charges, you know what I'm saying, depending on how it gets prosecuted, you know what I'm saying, from my knowledge and my understanding, you know what I'm saying, it's a duty to retreat. If you have a passage out and you have a safe way to retreat, you have to choose that option. So, but he could have beat that. He could have copped to that. I'm not sure what went wrong or how things went, but then it escalated to what happened next, Ace?
I mean, what happened next is that, while the brother was on the island, he's sitting on Rikers, fighting his case and everything, and the feds came and with a superseding indictment. You know what I mean? They came and locked him right on up. For those that don't know, the feds could just come and snatch you at any time, even when you're in jail.
And even when you're in state, they could definitely get you while you're in jail. People are always under the impression that the feds have to do with just, well, I wasn't out of state. I'm still here in New York. I'm still here in Kentucky or here, wherever. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they're good, but the feds, like Ace said, depending on the severity of the charges, just like the cases right now in Georgia, those are state conspiracies. I mean, state RICO charges and things of that nature. So, yeah, the feds can still pick it up, and the state can, depending on the charges, they can weigh it out.
Yeah, so he's going through a whole lot right now, and he was already in a lot of trouble, but the amount of trouble that he's in now, it just went to a whole nother level. You see what I'm saying? So now he's facing the rest of his life in prison, bro. How you feel about that, Sonny?
I mean,
in your honest opinion.
I don't feel like this young man. I feel like he don't have to have natural life and what he's facing for this. They obviously and clearly making an example out of the situation to me. But at the same time, we gotta look at who we dealing with, and sometimes you gotta know your enemy, right? And how you always say, somebody in order to have beef with you, they gotta be a worthy opponent, right? The Southern District of New York, that DA office is serious, yo. Serious. Yo, looking it up today and doing the research on it, they say they move like a top law firm in the country, powerhouse movers and shakers. That's how they move. They're not having it. They're not having that. They done took down the mafia, John Gotti. They done indicted Trump, Michael Cohen, Cuomo. Like the list goes on of big dogs and big organizations that they took down with ease. You know what I'm saying? And even in this case right here, I think the dude's name is Damian Williams. They looking to come with it right now, man. I feel for the brother because it went from, I think he could have took a plea. Did they have a plea on the table on the state level? Do you know?
I mean, they always gonna come with a plea, but not everybody's gonna jump on a plea that if they feel like they could beat it or if they can get lesser than what's being offered.
I mean, and then and then look now, you playing. It's a crazy gamble right now with this judicial system. It's always been, but at one point the cards were stacked a little different. Now the cards is definitely stacked in the House favor, and people don't understand it, man. For a RICO charge, for people that don't know, is Racketeering Influenced Corrupt Organization Act, right? Racketeering Influenced Corrupt Organization, right? That's any type of crime that's that's used in any type of gimmick, any type of scam. And the thing is, all you need is mild affiliation. It don't take much to be, you don't have to be 10 toes down, as everybody says. It says mild affiliation in any slight crimes put together. So this is serious stuff. I think people really need to understand the law before they even do stuff.
Yeah, so that's something that I'm glad that you you touched that, man, because that's important. A lot of people don't even know the law, man.
Gotta know the law, man.
You gotta know the law, man. You got all this other stuff that people, they can memorize this and they know this and they know that. But learn the fucking law. Learn the fucking law. Because if you want to play games with these people, you got to know who you playing with, because they're not playing.
Nah, they're not.
They're not playing, man.
They're not playing. I mean, a conspiracy is an agreement between two or more people to commit a crime and then act in furtherance right? That's a conspiracy. It don't take much for a conspiracy. Once it gets to a Fed level, the lawyers said earlier that that's one of the hardest cases to defend. One of the hardest cases to defend is a conspiracy case on the Fed level because it's a defense nightmare because they can, they don't even have to have, you don't have to know your co-conspirator and all this. So once you start getting into different levels of shit, man, it's not even really worth it. Like, let me ask you a question, Ace. In your time, your travels throughout the system, right? When you had to sit down for a second, how long did it take you for it to sink in when you was like, damn, like I gotta sit down, like how long? Like I'm gonna be here for a minute, like how long do it? Now I'm gonna be here for me. That's probably right away, but more or less, what I'm asking you is like, how long do you say like you start questioning was whatever worth it that got you there? I know everybody's circumstances is different, but like, how long does that take to sink in?
I mean, it sunk in. They didn't play games with me. I'm talking about the arresting officers. They laid it all on the line. We got everything on you, man. They knew who I was. They had everything. They let me know like it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? They showing pictures, all type of shit, bro. They ain't play with me. You know what I mean? They so I knew right then and there, but I didn't want to accept it though, because I was used to getting bailed out or going through the system, ROR, probation. But I knew right away that it was serious, bro. But I still wasn't accepting the fact that I was going to be away a long time. But I knew that it wasn't going to be no bail. You understand what I'm saying? Because remember, it wasn't all this bail reform and all this other stuff that wasn't taking place during that time, bro.
There was no you knew it was going to be no bail off jump.
I knew that.
So in these situations like that, I'll be thinking like, how long do it take for brothers to realize that on this level, putting myself in, the brother K Flock, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's, in his same situation, like, damn, that's a long time, bro. Like that could have been 25, he could have seen a couple of boards, he'd have came home. Now, on this level, the stakes they don't raise the stakes on it now.
I mean, but everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? His case is different than others, So some people listen to other dudes in jail tell them that they could beat the case and all this other stuff. That be happening too, where other people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so that be happening too, where other people be, telling individuals, yo, you could beat that, son, and dudes be actually listening and end up with an asshole full of time because they was listening to somebody that don't know nothing about no damn law. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, especially when you're playing with people like that Southern District in New York. They not playing, man. I don't care what I'm using them as an example, but I don't care what state you in. There's a top dog area region for the feds in that area, man. And now he looking at life now, and you know what I'm saying, no numbers. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate, man.
So what do you say to individuals that continue to play games like these people playing around? Like I'm saying, people are playing. Listen, people are playing, but they not playing though.
So look, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you know me, man. Sometimes I don't know if I just be feeling like we say this over and over again, and everybody got to learn their lessons the hard way. And as G's, we hate to see it happen. And I always talk about a different plan, but play stupid games, man. you gonna win stupid prizes every time. And they got the stupid circus waiting for everybody with a prize for everybody there, and they winning. They winning.
Yeah, but let me stop this real quick. Let the peoples know. You got Sonny Winners in the building. He came up. He wanted to come up on JAH-ACE TV to just chop it up about K Flock amongst a lot of other things, man. Because this right here, what's going on with him, this is just another warning shot to the people.
We can't take this as a warning shot. This is a shot, yo. This is a shot.
No. The reason why I say warning shot, because evidently people still have that mentality that it can't be them.
Nah, but that don't mean this is a warning shot. Though. I think they taking them down, bro. Like looking at over here, got Pooh Shiesty. These niggas, this dude's locked up all across the joint, and ain't no warning shot. They giving dudes real time.
But they are giving people. But how long have they been giving dudes real time?
They just really started giving dudes real time in hip hop, bro. I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. We come from an era of killing and shooting and crazy lyrics and all that. I think what's son name that got the death penalty in Pennsylvania or something like that. Cool. I don't want to say the wrong name, whatever, but I think it was one of them dudes in PA got the death sentence or something.
Yeah.
A couple of other dudes got some big time. Other than that, it wasn't really getting no time. In the last 10 years, man, shit, there's been a lot of dudes getting time.
But my point is that people keep getting. The reason why I said warning shot, because when you gonna learn?
Oh yeah. Well.
So when I say warning shot, I'm saying that because they putting it on display.
You talking about, I got what you're saying. For the ones who didn't get caught yet. So now this is the warning shot for you to drop your flag or drop the stupidity, form of business, or do something another way. I ain't gonna say right or wrong way, but just another way.
That's what I'm talking about. They letting it be known that we're watching everything. They got people that's watching. They watching social media. They're watching me and you right now because that's their job.
But how much of it in that lane? You said they watching. How much of it do you think we give away? Right, I think we were talking about this earlier. Like, did we just give away in music? And how much do we just give to them? Like, and make their job easier?
We get them a whole lot, bro. Hold on 1 second, Sonny.
Yeah.
Yo, so for those who just new to the channel, subscribe to JAH-ACE TV, man. Go subscribe. Subscribing to the channel is free. Hit that like button, man. Hit the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be notified right away. Subscribing is free, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. When you hit the like button, it helps the channel grow, man. Subscribe to the channel. So we're gonna get right into this though, Sonny, where hold on, let me see what this said. The brother said, he said, learn the law and penal code and pay a lawyer retainer just in case. Well, some people don't, that's great advice, but it's just that some people don't get it. Because when you're going out the clubs and you busting these bottles and you doing all these things, some people ain't thinking lawyer. They're not thinking penal code. They're not thinking that they need to educate themselves because they know that they're not doing the right thing 100%. You understand what I'm saying, Sonny?
They're not thinking about their health. They're not thinking about that rotten tooth all the way in the back, but they popping bottles and they got designer belts on, but their blood sugar is off. They can't run up a flight of stairs if somebody was chasing them for their life. So yeah, you're right. There's a lot of stuff dudes should be worried about. Not even worried about, should just be on top of, you know what I'm saying? But in all fairness, what we talking about though, we talking about 17-year-olds now, 18-year-olds now. Are they really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of, are we putting on something that's a little too heavy for the age brackets that we talking about? Because we talking about in the K Flock lane, he's 21, 20 now at most. You know what I'm saying? 17, 18, can't tell these dudes like to, or can we? I'm asking.
Hold on, let me check this out real quick, man.
an older guy that has been through this shit, they always try to tell the younger guys to just calm the fuck down and to not do what they're doing. You know what I mean? They see the glitz, they see the glamour, they get the camaraderie and the brotherhood of being in a gang. But everybody seems like they get dragged down. There's so many murders going on. There's so many young black men that are dying as a result of their affiliation with gangs. And I think I've said this about 100 times. Just in Jacksonville, Florida alone, there's over 50 unsolved homicides. I mean, we gotta stop this, people. We just have to. You know, and we also get caught up in the social media world, hyper machoism or the hyper materialism. You know, where's your Bugatti? Where's your Bugatti? You know, let's just get rooted in what's fucking real, man. Honestly, you know, build your life, build your education, build your financial future, build your relationships, instead of trying to go for that short money. And that is short money.
You know, you heard what he said?
Yeah, I definitely heard what he said, man. I was in the comments just now. I definitely heard what he said. That's my guy right there. Somebody said, dudes is thinking short term, right? And dudes think they think about today and it's this week instead of thinking long term goals. I feel that. Cause I feel like, I used to think like that. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us used to think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Tavon Miller, man. Salute to Lamb King. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Share the live, man. Salute to everybody that came in the building. Gab Life Tears, what up? Salute, boy. Whip Wop, salute.
Cheers, what up? Check that Sundays TV when you get a chance, people.
Rich, salute. Unapologetically me, salute. Love. Adchar, salute. JE, salute. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Share the live to your peoples, man. Me and Sonny Winters, we up here, we talking that real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to reach out to the people so the people could know what's really going on, man. Like I just played the joint. I just want to play it one more time. I ain't gonna play the whole thing, Sonny, but I want to play a clip.
An older guy that has been through this shit, they always try to tell the younger guys to just calm the fuck down and to not.
That right there, you heard? Because we constantly up here and we trying to tell individuals. I do it every day of my life, Sonny. I'm constantly trying to tell these young cats, like even the young ladies, yo, relax, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what that disconnect be, man. I always wonder what that disconnect is. I always say maybe it's, they keep saying the ages that we talking about. These cats, Shorty got smoked out. He was 13. This nigga went down this charge. He was like 19. So in that age bracket, they need to they OGs in their head, like our son said in the comments. Yo, life expectancy is short, so they OGs is 24, 25. You know what I'm saying? That's who they gotta hear it from. And that person's OG is now 30 something, and then that person, and we got to keep this thing going. But somehow that disconnect was put there somehow, or became there somehow, and we got to fix that, and that'll help fix the communication down the pipeline.
Raquel, salute. Stuck in the system. What's good? Yeah, man. That name, stuck in the system. Some people, quite naturally, that's their future. They will be stuck in the system, man.
Yeah, that's my guy right there. I would love to hear. Yeah, I know he got something on this one. But yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I just think about the brother K Flock. I know a lot of stuff people doing. They feel invincible, and untouchable, and in a matter of weeks, you be touched by the state and the feds, like the title said, domino effect.
That domino effect, man. The drugs, the music, the partying, all of these things play a role in some people's behavior. That's why you gotta have discipline. When you in any field, Sonny, you gotta be disciplined enough to be able to withstand whatever storm come your way. And that's a fact. Because in any profession, you always gonna have something that's gonna try to deter you. In any matter of fact, in any walk of life.
Yeah, any walk of life. That's a fact.
The older guy that has been through this shit, they always try to tell the younger guys to just calm the fuck down and to not do what they're doing. You know what I mean? They see the glitz, they see the glamour, they get the camaraderie and the brotherhood of being in a gang. But everybody seems like they get dragged down. There's so many murders going on. There's so many young black men that are dying as a result of their affiliation with gangs. And I think I've said this about 100 times.
So that's all that the powers that be, Sonny.
Yeah.
That's what they see. They only coming on board when the bodies drop. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean that's when do we step in before the bodies drop though? Cause I don't like once the bodies drop, like the dude said, that same dude said, yo, they're tearing up the communities, they're doing this. I was reading something earlier and it was like part of the indictment was because they was like menace to their community. And I was like, nobody was appalled before we got to this point right now. Nobody was like, yo, nobody dudes is 16 running the whole hood. I don't know where the big homies is at. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's ballsy, maybe that's presumptuous. Not saying they're not there, but not saying, you know, I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, what we supposed to do? What we supposed to do? But I don't know, man. It was a lapse in the chain of command. You know what I mean? I don't know what ACE at. Yo, ACE, your joint is off. Hit that like button, y'all, on the way in, man. Share the joint. The Sonny Winters TV. My space is all about survival. I don't know where ACE is at, but somehow there was the lapse in the chain of command, and in that lapse in chain of command, this is the outcome we have. So, only reason, you know, me and my brother, we always talking about it. And it's a lot of conversations amongst the real ones because it's concerning, and you know, we the only ones that can naturally fix it. We see what the system is doing. They're not trying to fix it. They're not trying to fix it. The system going to just keep locking us up. So this is why, you know, brothers like ACE and myself, and just a lot of brothers always having this conversation. Yo, ACE, what up? You back?
I was here the whole time.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was just saying that, you know, prior to me moving on to the side, I had to answer a call real quick. But you know, just as well as I know, man, they're gonna keep locking motherfuckers up, man. We're gonna keep revisiting this. You know that, right? We're gonna keep talking about this. This ain't gonna stop.
So because over these times, bro, like I get less and less shocked. I'm less and less like saddened over it. Because I'm like I was saying right before you stepped off, like when do we be like, because the thing in the case said they're a menace to their neighborhood. And that's why the feds picked it up, because there was an organized situation. I forgot the kid name. 13-year-old kid got killed. Retaliation for him. The 16-year-old kid got killed. Can't think of their names off the top. I remember the ages. Another kid got killed. So since nobody stepped in, since none of the OGs stepped in, since none of the big homies stepped in, since there's no community people that nobody respected stepped in, the feds stepped in. So you're 100% right. We're going to see this again because nobody's stepping in. So hopefully these conversations help fix that chain of command.
Nah, you see the screen though, Sonny?
This is why all the life is. Yeah.
He said this is why they let the lifers out, so that they can come and interfere with the scheduled program, homie. And it's a fact. But it's that people.
But interfere how with the scheduled program? Interfere by helping it?
No, interfere by coming out here and guiding them, man. But you could you could feed people all day, man. Like they don't want it.
They don't want it. As I'm saying, them lifers that they send at home is our age and older. So
but they, honestly speaking, because people talk about the disconnect, right? It's not really a disconnect, because if you sit down and vibe with them, bro, I do it all the time, bro. And some of them get it and some don't. That's the bottom line.
That's a fact.
know what I'm saying? And because some of them already they got it in their head that the way they live and the way they do things, that's the way that works for them.
A lot of it's done out of survival, though. What they feel is survival. So they feel like, oh, I gotta do this because this is how I gotta live. I always think back to like, where's the parents at then, bro? Like you can't just put that. What's that? You know why? Because in our generation, you know what they say? Me and Stuck in the System. Big shout out to my nigga, my dude Billy Badass, man. We had a conversation and it's deep, bro. It's deep, man. It's a lot of dudes that's really, really stuck in the system, bro. That's really have a set mind frame, and that's all that's going. This there, bro. I ain't even going. I don't even want to say what I was going to say, actually, man.
Nah, you can say whatever you want to say. Like at the end of the day, JAH-ACE TV is no whole bar, homie. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's about, putting the real on the table, man. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's real times we in, man. These dudes is playing stupid games. They gonna continue to get the stupid prize, bro. For the ones I like to talk to, the ones like you said, you talk to them. I always reach out, man. I always connect. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some things now out here, and
I
like you
think you
said,
should.
nah, it's imperative, bro. It's
Yeah.
imperative. And like you said though, you gonna have the ones that connect, and then the ones that don't. You know what I'm saying? And those be the ones you try to focus on.
Yeah, the ones that do, you know what I mean? You could help guide them, man. Because I consider myself a human navigator, you heard? A human navigation system.
What you
I
mean?
can,
Define that for the people. Find that for
so
me.
and I done sat on I done sat at round tables with people from all walks of life, bro. You know what I mean? And explain the same thing. So what that is that when you get it when you driving from state to state or something like that, how you get there?
GPS, a map
A
on the road.
navigator, right?
On the road, yeah, some type of
So
navigation.
so I consider myself a human navigator. I'm a type of person. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna guide you where you need to go. I'm
Right.
the G, I'm the GPS for a lot of people.
That's good. That's good. We need that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's due to the way I used to live. I'm like this, yo. I can't see you crash like that, man. But I'm taking the initiative in doing that. You don't have to though. Do I have to do that, Sonny?
Nah, not at all.
That's what I'm saying to you. But I want to. But I can only give that to those that want it, homie. You understand?
How much do you think? How much do you think having like a personal connection plays an effect to that of being able to effectively help?
A personal connection, like if they can relate to you.
Just even know, just to even know somebody. Like, 'cause if you don't know somebody, like in your line of work, you come across different people that's on different paths to different ways, so you can help navigate that. But for the people out there who might just be good people that just see somebody, you can't just walk up to somebody like, yo, shorty, stop popping bottles or whatever on the corner. Yo, man, get out of here, nigga. If I shoot you, like that's what people. That's why I say that disconnect is that because people don't want to connect like that.
Nah, because people don't know how to approach individuals, bro. You gotta learn, first of all, you gotta learn people skills. This shit to do certain type of things like that nowadays, to approach the young youths, you gotta have some skills, homie.
Yeah, so I'm saying, see, so I know what you mean, bro. I feel like I got that, you know what I'm saying, that communication in me, but a lot of people don't have that. So now this is what I mean when I say the chain of command is broke because now people I don't know how to communicate to tell this idiot that he's about to go fall off a cliff. So a lot of people are like, all right, shorty, go fall off the cliff then. I had to jump off the cliff. You had to jump off the cliff. So now you got to jump off the cliff. And for people like me and you, it's bothersome because it's just like, damn, we can't really reach enough. But do we need something to coach people on how to be human navigators? Can that be something, a learned trait?
Yeah, it could be a learned trade, but you gotta. Not everybody's willing to go through the teachings, though, bro. This ain't no overnight thing, bro. I ain't just wake up one day and be like, yo, yeah, this. Nah, bro, I've been trained, homie. I done been to John Jay University, taking all type of trainings, all type of shit like that, bro. Cause I did think that I could just do it my way. Like, oh nah, I could relate because I've been through this, that. But it's other things that come with it, man. You know what I mean? Like how to approach, de-escalation training.
That's key.
All that, bro.
De-escalation is key. Like I always say, we don't have a lot of, man, is the management, emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? To manage our emotions. A lot of these young cats don't have that, man. A lot of people don't have basic skills, know how to read the room, know how to just basic skills.
And if you come from a violent background, right, then you need to be trained in order to do certain in order to do certain jobs, right? Because you might just know how to resort to just straight violence every time you get caught up in a situation.
But see, usually depending on what age we talking about, usually stuff like that, man.
Nah.
You know, I ain't learned this until later in life. A lot of people like that coming from violent homes, coming from abuse in the home, because little kids that just want to fight and be violent, this violence being inflicted on them. You don't think so?
Yeah, but I'm saying the age don't matter, because I know some young cats that they were once, I could bring up a whole bunch of them on the platform, bro, that was once violent, and now they done changed their whole life around, bro.
But what did it take? What did it take? Not just from within self, but was it outside programs? Was it mentorship? Was it good people around them? What was that? What was the recipe that you seen for that? In your opinion?
It starts with self, with being able to say, yo, you know what Sonny's saying is right, man. You know what I mean? Let me give it a shot. Let me rock with Sonny. Let me you know what? I'm gonna start calling Sonny more often and chopping it up with him, man, and getting some of this knowledge, getting some of that food. Because the way I'm doing it, all their homies is dying or going to jail. There's some that's willing to say, yo, let me exchange numbers with you, Sonny, and let me chop it up with you and shit like that, bro. That's what I'm saying. It takes them to humble themselves, homie. Because I got a saying, if you don't humble yourself, you will be humble, homie.
Yo, bro, as I was about to ask you, what other way could you get humbled? And I thought about my grandmother. That's exactly what my grandmother would say. Something will humble you. Somebody bigger than you, a situation that you can't handle, something will humble you. When we talking about the streets, it goes right back to this USDA's office, who's picking up cases and humbling people real fast.
Mecca, peace to you too, Mecca. Yeah, but that's what it's about, man. You know what I mean? It's, at the end of the day, it's some will get it now, Sonny, and some will get it later. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it go, man. I saw a beautiful video made about me, man, recently, man.
Where at?
On YouTube. And and I saw, it was some good in the video, man. I always take the good out of certain things, man. But sometimes if people get to chop it up with me and get to really know me, they be like, yo, nah, this dude really changed his fucking life around, bro. And that's what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah. That's definitely what matters. I think that journey is needs to always be spoken about, because it's that journey, almost like a testimony, if you will, in a way that could be there for other people. You know what I'm saying? Wise man learns from somebody else's mistakes, they say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because who the fuck who wanna go to jail, bro?
Nah, for real.
Nari, bless up. Who wants to be in a cage? Who wants to be told what to do? So when you think about young individuals like K Flock and others, right? That could possibly be there forever. You understand what I'm saying, Sonny?
Indeed. I mean, the way they talking, like, I don't know, the Fed conviction rate is what, 90-something%, they say. And they doing this now in New York, Georgia, Minnesota, Tennessee, and a couple other states are starting to do that with a U.S. District Attorney's Office is picking up cases, you know what I'm saying, that's involved in multiple crimes that they could label a hit under the Racketeering Influence Corrupt Organization Act.
So that's what. Check this out, Sonny.
Side and third side are charged with murder, racketeering, and relevant violent offenses. And remember what I was telling you about these feds all over the country are going to start using racketeering laws in order to curb gang violence. It's happening in Minneapolis, it's happening in Atlanta, it's happening now in New York, and I guarantee you it's going to be happening in Chicago and Louisiana. Damian Williams.
You see what I'm saying? So you're getting all this information and they letting you know what's going on. So how is it that people continue to do stupid shit?
Survival, man.
Nah, I can't buy that survival shit, man. Survival how? Stupid shit and survival don't make sense, bro. They don't equal up.
Well, I'm saying I understand that from my standpoint of where I'm trying to survive at, right? But I just look at it like when your world is so small and it's just I'm just looking to go to the store and my op, what you think is an op is here, and this is how you gotta give it up. Like my man said in the comments earlier, life expectancy is short. So it's like I ain't gonna be here at 22, 23 anyway. I'm gonna let it fly today. You know what I'm saying? And fuck tomorrow. So in their head, they're looking at it like it's survival. It's not. You just step right outside across the street from that black cloud. It's not survival, but I mean, that's some people's reality, bro. A lot of people are still hungry. I don't know, where these parents are at. I didn't know there was so many crack babies and different things like that going on now, but apparently kids' bellies is hungry, man. People still getting abused at home, and it's just translating into the streets. You ain't buying that neither?
I mean, for the individuals that's getting caught up into these things, they living. Some of them are living decent lives. A lot of these young rappers and stuff like that, they eating more than rappers that been in the game 20, 30 years, man. That's what I'm saying. So some of them are eating, Sonny. It's just the fact that they're not understanding the reality of business, right?
Not at all.
Business and streets don't mix, bro. Because it's either you're gonna do one or the other, bro. That's it. And because as soon as you try to intertwine, this is what happens, bro.
Yeah, you can't do both.
Yeah, so you see, Nairi said they don't think they are going to get caught, right? That's the fact. They're gonna keep doing like all these things that's coming out with K Flock, the charges now that they're charging them with. How long ago those cases happened, Sonny? Those incidents happened. How long ago was that?
It was a while back, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's the survival of like the code of the streets. Like when dudes was boosting and doing all that back in the days, and a lot of dudes didn't have to be boosting, but now it's okay. I didn't get caught last time, so we're going back. We didn't get caught last time, so we're going back. Like Sis said, you don't think you're getting caught, they're gonna keep going back. It's gonna come down to who gonna just say, you know what, enough is enough, it ain't worth it. Because if I get caught, they got this thing called RICO. If you get caught, they got a thing called conspiracy, and they can tie me to it. I'm not going no more. That's what we need is less people go.
But it's individuals like us that got to continue to keep putting it out there for those that don't get it.
That's a fact.
We can't get upset that damn, how come everybody ain't getting it or whatever. People get it on their time, Sonny.
That's a fact.
So we got to keep pushing it out there. I wish that I was getting it over and over and over and over again. I wish that when I was a kid that they had programs.
What type of program or what would have helped you? What was that you young JAH-ACE? What could young JAH-ACE could have heard or could have used as an influence in his thing? You was playing ball. We have Big Apple. I know you like the hoop. I know you can ball. So what else would you have needed, you think?
Yeah, so a lot of people didn't know that, Sonny, that I used to ball. You know what I'm saying? I used to definitely get busy on the ball court and all that. But football, everything. I was an athlete, man. I supposed to have been on football or some shit like that years ago, or whatever. But so as far as what kind of program I wish that they had when I was younger,
It could have been helpful to you.
like some type of like some trade shit, man. You know what I mean? They didn't have no trade programs or no I mean, you had to go to school, and at some point I lost interest in that shit, you heard? But if they had programs where I would have been able to learn a trade in the program and or do an internship
Yeah.
and you know further a career or something like that years ago. Nah, but none of that was offered to me, bro.
I mean,
I mean, you asked me though, right?
No, yeah, no, I'm not. Well, I'm thinking it wasn't with you on your thing. I was just thinking about even myself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was just about to say. That's why all the shit you just said. I know I went to Lincoln, right? They had a co-op program. Co-op was like you could go to work or whatever. I wasn't even going to regular class, let alone go to the co-op program, right? We had a wood shop. I think I made my mother like a wood ashtray or something like that, and I was done with it. You understand? So for me, I don't think those things would have worked because I feel like I had those things, and it was like, I'm not even going to regular class, let alone wood shop.
Yeah. Thank God that you even went to wood shop or whatever. I tried a lot of things, man, but it's like, and I understand that the streets is a drug,
Yeah, man.
and that's what we have to factor in because I'm not one of these dudes that I'm older than the young dudes and later for them dudes. A lot of when I tell you that a lot of young dudes love me, man, I mean it with my whole heart, bro.
That's good, man. That means you influencing them out there.
You
It's
know what I
real
mean?
influence and shit.
And this is why I can go anywhere, bro. I could go to any borough, anywhere, and get love, man. Because you know what? You know why? Because I'm always me. I ain't with the flip flopping. I'm who I am, brother. You know what I mean? And some of them, you ever sat down with young cats and you see yourself?
Yeah, a lot, man. In different ways. A lot in different, different people in different ways, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So Nari said, but do you think that being in prison all those years able you to be here today? That's a great question.
And that's why I asked earlier, like, how long in that process did it take you for it to click? Like, you know what I mean?
It took me a while, bro. It took me to get around some. This is why I don't really call. I know what an OG is. I know what an old timer is or whatever. And in order to be that, you gotta get crowned by one. You gotta get crowned by other OGs or old timers to become one. So when I got around some like notable old timer dudes that's known all over, the best thing they could have ever did is they put books in my hand, bro. You know what I mean? They put books in my hand. They gave me here, and I'm not talking about regular books. I'm talking about the George Jacksons and those type of individuals. They wanted to get that in my head early. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a point in time where I wasn't even ready for that type of literature. But they didn't give up on me. They kept on pushing it my way, till I'm like, you know what, man? Let me just get into this. And I just started just reading, bro, and like reading like certain books, reading it 2-3 times. But to answer Nari, yeah, if I didn't go to prison when I went, we wouldn't be here. I probably wouldn't be here right now. I'll probably be still in there, or I'll probably be gone.
How many warning shots did you have before you warning shots, as you said, with the judicial system? How many warning shots did you have before you had to sit down?
I had too many warning shots, bro.
See what I'm saying? So this is a only difference is, man. You know what I'm saying? And you put me onto this thinking too, like there's no difference really in like it was gangs back in the day. Boy, oh, it was gangs. It was gangs back in the day. It was gangs when we came up. It was gangs before us. That's gonna be all this stuff is gonna be. What's changing is how the feds can just pick you up off Rikers Island and bring you down to MDC in the middle of the game. They can just switch pictures on you, and this picture now coming in as a Fed picture. He's serving out pure time.
All right, but you know why they doing that now, though, Sonny, and why they wasn't doing it back in the days?
I mean, things move forward, man. They look at it as like progression.
Yeah, that, but they focus was the mob back in the days, bringing them down.
Right.
Because if you remember, Giuliani ran one of those
he started the original joint that brought down a lot of what was going on uptown in Washington Heights and all that, and that's what led to the mafia. And then that's when he became mayor. That's what led to the personal assault on John Gotti himself.
All right, so that's what I'm talking about. Like when you think back, they already had their eyes on certain things like the mob and bringing them down. They wasn't worrying about the other stuff or whatever case may be. But now that they brought the mob down, so why is it that people wasn't really getting RICO like that in the hood?
I mean, you know what it was too, I think?
Yes or no?
Nah, it wasn't.
All right, so what? So now they're getting it because they gotta charge somebody with that shit that they created.
Right now, it's a lot of murders. Right now, it's a lot of murders that's happening that's not really based off of nothing. At that time, it was a crack epidemic. They could say it was we fighting war on drugs over here. Murders is gonna happen. Now, dudes is just murdering dudes. There's nothing really attached to it, but just murder. So they're like, oh, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. If not, it's just gonna keep getting worse. It's just gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah, that's a fact. I agree with you on that. I can't.
Those are those warning shots. Those are those warning shots you talk about. They tired of giving those out. They giving out bigger warning shots now.
Listen, I done had it where I ain't even gonna hold you. That there was detectives themselves, bro, letting me know that listen, man. I don't know, man. You don't seem to be getting it, man. It's gonna be sooner or later. It's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, I mean,
and they was just telling me. They was telling me straight up and down, bro. And I'm still with that mentality, like, yeah, fuck the police or whatever. Whatever. But them dudes really meant because you know why they was making those statements? Because they knew that they was cooking up something for me. They was lining me up, bro. They knew what they had in store already. They be letting you know. That's what I'm saying, Sonny. Some of them let people know. Their warning shots is they tell you right away. They tell you in your face, yo, Sonny, we coming for you, Sonny. But you thinking like, yeah, they just talking. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. And like you said before, these dudes be in the clubs and all of that. So nowadays, I can only imagine the type of interaction. They got hip hop police and all type of thing like that. I know they giving these dudes the same type of legal shot. You know what I'm saying? Just letting them know, yo, you on you.
Hold on one second, Sonny. We just go into this real quick, man, for the people, them. You know what I mean? And yours is on the way, Sonny. Just so you know, yours is on the way.
You already see what it is. Morale. You got the morale clothing, morale hats. Official snapbacks, man.
Get your hats. Order your hats. Free shipping, JAH-ACE.
See the rat getting his head, getting his fucking back stabbed in.
See the details?
Official joint, man. Snapback. You know what I'm saying? Got the morale right there in the back. Then on the side, you got the eagle eating the rat, choking the life out the rat. Official right here,
Get
man.
your hats, man.
Let it be known. Y'all want
Hit
one
up
of these?
JAH-ACE
Let me
TV,
know,
man.
Let it be
DM
known.
me, DM me.
$40. I'll ship it to y'all, man.
Look at the details on the hats, man. I'll ship it to you. No problem. You know what I mean? DM me right here, JAH-ACE, man. DM me. Hit the IG up. DM me for the hats, man. You seen the details on the hats, man. They ain't official.
Yo, what's that on the front? The eagle eating the rat?
Yeah, man. The eagle eating the rat. Let me give you a close up on how it look, bro.
Here we go.
That's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Choking the life out the rat. You know what I mean? You know how powerful the eagle claws are, right?
This is talons.
You know what I mean? Choking the life out of it. Because what people don't know, when they doing that, their nails is pushing like some poisonous through them at the same time. And they're so powerful that they just choking the life out of them. You know what I mean? And this is what this brand is about. You see where it says where loyalty is rewarded and treachery is despised. That says a lot right there about the brand. And this is another one of the logos as well. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is hit that DM up, cop the hat, man. You know what I mean? Support is free, and I will support as well. You know what I mean? That's how we do things. We all do. If we support each other, we all go other places, man.
We get further places.
You know what I mean? We can't expect the other people to support us, man. And like I said, we got the hats. We got the red, black, and we got the blue ones. You know what I'm saying? Highlight me for those hats. Yeah, also I wanted let me your Sonny, this is a close-up of this up on the other side of the hat. It's a close-up. So let those people on your side of town know. Tiz and everybody, tell Tiz and all them cop a hat, man. Definitely is worthy. Let me ask you something, Sonny.
Good.
What this is at? Let me go into this real quick with you, brother. How you feel about these young kids out here? Because everywhere I go, I be seeing young kids wearing slippers and all that, like wearing slippers on their feet, Crocs on their feet, the UGG slippers on their feet. But then you will hear them right after that. They say that they got beef. So how could you have beef, right? Let me ask you something. How could you have beef and you wearing these on your feet in the street? Like I'm just asking. Like, how could you have beef and you wearing this in the street?
Yo.
Like I just need help. I don't know. I want to know what's going on. How could you have beef but you wearing these in the street? Like on the train, on the bus.
Nah, son, they not wearing that. They not wearing that. They not wearing
yes,
that on
they
the
are,
train.
man. Yes, they are, bro.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Look at this dude right here.
Nah. Yo, let me tell you something. I love my Crocs too. Yo, you ain't gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me in New York with no Crocs on. I don't know. I'm from the mind frame, like I said, bro. You leave your crib in the morning. You don't know how it's going. You don't know how it's really gonna play out during the day. So you kind of dress for whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all around. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of everything. Can't be outside with no Crocs. You might wind up in East New York somewhere in the late night or something. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what dudes is really thinking about, bro. You can't get away from no police. Like, you can't get away from an op. Like, you can't get away from a crime scene. Like, there's nothing you can really get away from expeditiously with a pair of those on. None of those that you displayed.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But they wearing them, bro. They wearing them. My thing is how could you have issues in the street but you wearing these though? That's what I'm trying to help me.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna help you. 1 + 1 is 2, right? If that's what you're saying is the influx of that is going on people's feet on some street shit, this is why. That's 1 plus all the high arrest and gang and RICO charges on the streets. That means dudes is getting caught in them shits. That's the reason why they plucking them off the street with ease, because they can't really move around like they're supposed to. Survival was at a minimum.
Yeah, but I'm seeing it on a regular basis, and I be stuck like, yo, damn, this kid is serious wearing this. What?
Y'all got a thing I always say on my channel, man. When it comes to survival, take calculated risk. You know what I'm saying? It's about taking calculated risk. When you wear those right there, your calculations is your risk of not surviving is great. It becomes greater at them times, bro. Like you might be going down. They are going down. Apparently, I don't know. It's crazy, bro. Like, you talking about the ops. I'm just thinking about just, getting to the bag, doing what you got to do during the course of a day, and get caught up. You got to go to Rikers Island with a pair of them shits on. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yo, so how you let me ask you something. How you feel about the party scene? Like when you going out to parties and everybody's supposed to go out and have a good time, right?
Yeah, supposed to be.
So do you know that law enforcement be in the mix of the party? Like, police, feds, everybody be, they be in those parties, partying with everybody, but they be dressed like you, dressed like me, and blending in. You know that, right?
Yeah, that goes back to what we said. We gave away the game, so they know how to dress, how to move, how to talk, what bottles to pop. They moving. Yeah, look at that. And then when you drunk, after you done drunk all that, like, you can't be on point after all of that.
Where's your mind frame now?
Where's your mind frame? Survival is almost at zero. It's almost at zero. You got on slippers and you drunk. And the police is in the party with you. And you just made a rap about the last body you caught.
Yeah, this is serious, man. Like, police is right amongst the partiers, man. They out there. And when they go to parties, Sonny, what are they doing?
Watching everything. They watching everything.
No, but are they there for a reason though? Like
they watching. They watching. They're on the clock.
But they're watching. They're watching targeted individuals.
Well, yeah, but definitely watching everything. Watching their movements. Because if they see a table like this one that you got on the screen with all these bottles, they targeted individuals. They know who's buying what. They can speak to the bar any given time. Okay, was it cash? Was it this? Was it that?
Yeah, this is out of my. This is one of my. I was there that night.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was lit. That's some of my peoples, man. You know what I mean?
But the crazy thing is too, even if they're not at the party though, while dudes is getting drunk like that and drinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying in that situation, but in a situation where these dudes are super active in the streets, the task force is still working. They might not be at that party, but they working. They got the bulletin board up and they watching everything that's going on. And while you drunk, while you with your shorty, while you spending hella cash, hella bread, they on it still. They're on it big.
Yeah, but there's individuals who don't think that that's happening though. They don't think that the police is right there amongst everybody in those parties though. What do you say to them?
Yo, man, same thing applies, man. 'Cause Yo, Ace, man, you know, I be feeling, sometimes you be having me thinking twice and feeling bad about it, but yo, you play stupid games, you're gonna get stupid prizes, man. This day and age, if you don't fucking know, yo, dog, I don't know, bro. I'd rather talk to the ones that halfway know and want to kick it about that. You know what I'm saying? But them dudes that still want to do that, bro, they're gonna get the stupidest prize they got. That's what I got to tell them. Sign up for the stupidest prize they got because you playing stupid games. If you think that the police ain't in there, if you think they're not in the chats, if you think they're not, you know what I'm saying? Because they make it's easier. You know, that same lawyer dude was breaking down the lyrics like it was nothing. He was breaking down the lyrics like it was nothing. Regular civilian white dude just breaking the lyrics down like it's nothing. You think the feds don't do that? Not even the feds, the local task force, multi-gang unit task force, or regular crime task force, or whatever task force they decide they want to put together, the rap task force.
Yeah, they on it, man. You know, you gonna have some people sleeping, brother, but let's see what happens, man.
I know you're gonna keep the people posted. I know you're gonna keep the people in tune with what's going on.
I mean, we definitely gonna revisit this again, man. You know, so while you having a good time, the police is there, man.
And they watching. They watching. They working.
That's what that's what I want to lead the people with, man. And you know, and we want to definitely, as K Flock dealing with what he dealing with, man, we definitely want to. We're not going
support to the brother, definitely.
Send some support to brother Wade, because like he was already in like the major trouble, but they trying to put him away, man. For those that don't know or been under a rock or whatever, they trying to put him away now, man. And again, like I said before, Sonny, when I said warning shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they sometimes when they send warning shots, they also set examples. If I'm making sense to you.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes hella sense. I mean, I'm also thinking about the thug case in Georgia. What does that say for that case? Does that inspire that district attorney? Because that's USDA. That's one U.S. district attorney's office. They just move in different regions. Does that inspire them to turn it up with that case? These are the same type of charges. It's spooky.
Yeah, I mean,
it's spooky out here, bro.
I mean, they're gonna just turn it up everywhere. That's the key. And it's on every individual to start opening their eyes. And like people, like for example, let's look at YouTube, right? People play games on YouTube every day, right? Not knowing that when some people see certain people on YouTube, it ain't even nothing to talk about. Am I right?
Yeah, it's on site.
But where did it start from?
Some bullshit in the comments, some bullshit on YouTube. So I don't understand that. I don't even understand that the YouTube streets. How we gonna do that, man? How we just gonna bring that over there like that? Like we ain't learn our lessons from that. We ain't learn our lessons from that since back in the days and shit. Going to Betsy Head pool, Red Hook pool, leave the streets in the streets, and we're gonna jump in this pool and have fun. But now niggas bring the streets to the pool. Now the pool niggas is getting in the pool with their sneakers on. All the lockers is busted open. If you ain't from around here, you ain't coming through Mob Deep. You can't come through. It's a problem. It's the same thing right now on YouTube. Niggas is giving the game away. It's too much talking, too much this, too much that. It's just too much going on, bro. There's too much going on, and a lot of people gonna get caught in the crossfire. A lot of ships gonna get sank.
Yeah, but you know, we definitely wanna continue doing what we doing, man, because this is what you call work, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the most high work right here. We JAH soldiers, man.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And then the only way that we can play our part, son, is doing what we doing right now, man. Know what I mean? We ain't out here trying to prove nothing to nobody no more, bro. Like,
Not at all.
but I do feel sorry for some people though that continue to play YouTube games and because they'll see the K Flock situation and all that, right? And they won't learn from that. Because you don't know who got what on them and when they got what and when they got it on them and how they giving it up to you cross their path.
It's too late then. It's too late then.
You know, and that's the lesson I'm gonna leave with tonight, man. You don't know who got what on them, and you really don't know how they giving it up to you mano a mano.
And the boys is in the club too. They watching them comments. They in them lives. They all in that content. Let's make some educational content.
Yeah. They taking all the, they looking at all the content and they using it because we seeing these different cases, right? Where they using content that's on social media to help further indict people.
Oh, without a doubt. They say there's stuff that gets deleted. They can get, you know what I'm saying, back up from Instagram and these different type of places. So
How you feel about what Nyree just said, bro? She said what she said right here. She said, you it's going. What she said? Nah, not that one. She said for some people, YouTube is the new streets. How you feel about that, brother?
So I'm saying that's sad, bro. That's sad. Cause like you know what I'm saying? Like it's ways that people could get money. It's ways that people get enlight. You know what I'm saying? It's ways that people just get their shit off in general, entertain. You know what I mean? And bring the streets involved. And now look, you got indictments. Not for everybody, but you know, certain people are sinking other people's ships. You got indictments making it easy for if that's your thing and that's your life. You making it real easy for them boys, man.
You see what she said, man? She's a woman and she's dropping this. And this is for these silly ass dudes, right? That can't think. Cause it's about thinking, bro. No matter where you at, where you from, it's about thinking at the end of the day. Look what she's saying. Family, friends, affiliates, it can be anyone that catches you.
Hold you accountable. Should hold you accountable.
Yeah, with that being said, man, we're gonna close out. You know what I mean? And I appreciate having you on the platform, brother.
Yo, it's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure, man.
And we definitely gonna do it again, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I'm here, man.
But I still, you know, find it crazy that people actually walk in the neighborhoods and doing certain things. Look at this right here, man. What'd that say, Sonny? Can you read that?
Man named Croc sought by police for assault in the Upper East Side Police Department, or PD. A woman walking down Park Avenue was randomly hit on the forehead by a man she didn't know by NYPD.
So dudes is actually going around with Crocs on, committing crimes. You thought I was playing?
Yo, this can't be serious, man.
I'm telling you, bro. One thing about me, you already know. since you knew me, brother, since you've known me, you ain't never known me to cap.
Nah, no cap. No cap.
So I'm telling you what's going on. I don't know what's going on your end, but on this side, all
Yeah,
type of stuff. You know what I mean?
ain't no cap definitely on this end over here. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking like I love Crocs, bro. Like I'm comfortable with Crocs. You feel me? And I'm just thinking about like the Crocs that I've had. If I just tried to hit somebody in their forehead, like how identifiable would I be? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like dude with glasses with a pair of fatigue Crocs, just like a dude with glasses with a pair of orange Crocs. Like what is people thinking about out here? That just don't even sound right. Like how you even what was I don't know, bro. I'll be fresh out of excuses for these people, bro. Like you hit somebody in their forehead on Park Avenue, or any avenue, but you hit somebody, there's no trains, there's no yo, Ace, I'm tapped out, bro. I'm fresh out of even reasoning with them type of minds.
Yeah, before we close out, man, I just want to let the people know. For those that's not subscribed, go subscribe to JAH-ACE TV, man. You know what I mean? Tell a friend or tell a friend. You know what I mean? If you're looking for good content, real life situations, real topics, subscribe to JAH-ACE TV, man.
And
Let
if
your
you
friend.
and if you already subscribe, dig through because I'm subscribed to JAH-ACE TV, but I always kind of dig through and find a jewel that you know what I'm saying that's rewatch worthy.
Yeah. And I done touched on a lot of different things, man. You know that people holler at me all the time about, yo, man, I saw the show, boom, boom. Like I see people in the street, bro, that stop me, bro, and they're like, yo, I'm subscribed. Yo, you JAH-ACE, right? I'm like, yeah. But that means I'm doing something right, brother.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? So I promote, I tell everybody, subscribe to JAH-ACE TV if you're looking for real content, man. Hit that like button on your way out and hit that bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be notified right away. Share this, let your peoples know about JAH-ACE TV. Let your peoples know about Sunny Winters. Sunny, before we close out, let the peoples know how they can, watch you and your journey, bro.
Sunny Winters TV. You get the Sunny Winters. That's Sunny Winters TV on YouTube. Sunny Winters on Instagram. Sunny Winters pretty much everywhere, but definitely hit the YouTube up, man. Sunny Winters TV. Got a lot of outdoor, got a lot of gunplay, a lot of creative stuff coming soon. Web series coming soon. A lot of different things going on. Always on the plate. Tap in for sure.
What about We Are Flatbush Circa?
Circa, definitely tap into Circa. Circa 19 XX. We Are Flatbush. Always got something going on over there. You know what I mean? It's a family affair. You know what I'm saying? It's a Flatbush thing.
And they can see that you did an interview. You interviewed me years ago on We Are Flatbush on YouTube. They can go back and see that.
Right, I'm gonna post that and tag you now on the community page on my joint. I'm about to do that right now, actually.
Yeah, so they got that. That was a raw joint. That was during the pandemic. I had the full beard, everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people could go check that out. You know what I mean? Like what you see is what you get with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, man. Salute to everybody for coming in the building tonight. You know what I mean? Love and Rastafari. Bless
Yo,
up, man.
one love.
Love, King. Salute, and love to everybody. Thanks for those that came in the building. Share the live. Share it to your peoples and continue to support JAH-ACE TV, man. Again, like I said, hit me up for those hats. The hats is in the building. Hit me up. Support. You see the logo. This is a closer look of the logo in the front of the hat. That's the logo in the front of the hat. They got this is on the side of the hat. Real detailed hat. So definitely support. Hit me up for the hats. You know, it's free shipping too. Support me and whatever you got going on, I'll support you with no problem. Because JAH-ACE don't got no hate in his blood, man. Love. Hit that like button on your way out. Hit that like button on your way out.